Hi, it's me, Ingrid INFP, and welcome to INFP Poetry Corner, in which I crochet and talk about poetry. Now, this is one that I've been waiting with for a long time, and I thought I'd done this poem actually before, but apparently not. And it's Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. Mary Oliver is one of my favorite poets. She has written many poems, and I've read her anthology of poems called Devotions about a year or two ago. And her poems were really a help for me when I was in burnout. So I really appreciate her, just the way that she describes nature. And this is the poem that made me discover her and that gave me the will to live at that time. And it just shows once again the beauty of nature. And it's called Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. Things, exactly. So, this poem is about really, that you don't have to be ashamed of being a human, being imperfect, having your struggles, and yet your struggles are very small compared to the beauty of the world and of nature. And I just found it to be just, a way to come out of this despair that I had at that time, but also, in general. And just a way to take a moment to pause and to watch nature unfold. And at the moment, this is the time when the wild geese are returning here to Sweden. And so I've been watching them. I've been watching swans as well, but there's also the geese and the Canada geese, and all sorts of animals are returning now. There's a time where the wild geese depart in the autumn, and then they come back during the spring, and it's such a joy to see them in either direction that they're going, and honking on the way there. And we're just one piece in the family of things, like she says. The Canada geese are just as big part of the world as we are. And I like that she goes against this traditional Christian notion that we need to suffer in order to live. Like, we don't need to punish ourselves for, anything that we've done. We're just low creatures like the other creatures around on Earth. We are animals too, and so we must let the soft animal of your body love what it loves, and not always be so strict on ourselves. Because are people strict with the Canada geese? Like, no. And this poem also reminds me of a film that I watched when I was young that was called Fly Away Home, where a girl and her dad, I think, they train these geese to help them fly. Like they fly together with a little airplane, I think, and then they end up powering this little airplane. And I just found it really, really such a beautiful movie about the cooperation of men and nature. And it was just cozy idea. And also, I think that it's good that she doesn't like dismiss the fact that we have despair as just like, oh, you're just a little nothing in the universe. She takes it seriously, but she shows us that we can orient our focus towards something else, and you know, kind of accept ourselves in this wild nature that we are surrounded by. So that's all I had to say about Wild Geese. It is one of my favorite poems because it has helped me through a tough time in my life. But tell me what you guys think. Is there any other poem that you would like me to go through? As you can see in my background, I have been reading The Leaves of Grass, and I'm almost done with that, so maybe I'll do one of the poems from there. I also actually took out one of the big Swedish poets, Tranströmer. So I'm going to be going through his from the library, and then I also bought this book, Shakespeare's Sonnets, so I might choose one of those for one of my later crochet videos. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.